So gross margin, not sales, constitutes the real income of a business. Those that forget or are not aware of this can easily become convinced that a common sense approach to recovering from loss-making situations would be to attempt to increase sales, and the easiest way to ramp up sales quickly would be to cut prices and intensify advertising, marketing and other promotion costs. But what actually does happen when prices are cut to increase sales volume? If a company operating at 20% gross margin cuts its price by say 10% to stimulate volume, its gross margin percentage falls by 50% from 20 to 10. And if volume increases by just say 10%, its gross profit, that is its real income, has nearly halved, so it is worse off until volume has more than doubled. On the other hand, what happens if we focus on price and increase our sales price by 10% to improve profitability? Gross margin moves from 20 to 30, a 50% increase. If the higher price depresses sales volume by less than 30%, the company is better off in real terms, and is much better off if sales volumes drop considerably less, say by 10%. Now, what's the significance of all this? Let's take a look at three companies. They all have the same fixed overhead of £5,000. The first has a gross margin of 10%, so its break-even sales are £50,000. It is clearly accident-prone. However good the market, up to quite high levels of turnover it loses money or breaks even, and even above break-even profits are small. Company 2, on the other hand, is much less accident-prone with a margin of 25%. Its break-even turnover is £20,000, although still with a tendency to make losses in a particularly bad market, but with 4 times the capacity to make good profits in a buoyant market. Company 3, however, seems proof against all adversity, however poor its sales. Conversely, given only small encouragement from the market, really good profits begin to emerge. In poring over the numbers, it is easy at first to lose sight of the full significance of what is being said here. Company 3 needs only 1/5 of the turnover of Company 1 to reach the stability of break-even. Company 3 produces 9 times as much profit at £100,000 as Company 1. Conversely, whereas Company 1 is heavily in loss at 20,000 turnover, Company 2 at least breaks even, and Company 3 produces a useful profit, £5,000, as much profit as Company 1 at 100,000 turnover. There can be little doubt which mode of operation you should aim for. Force up margins, be quite content to see volume drop away, and aim for Company 3 if you possibly can, or at least avoid 1 at all costs. Remember, the only difference on these 3 companies lies in their gross margin percentages. All have identical overheads and are therefore identical in size.